Amid the growing concerns over a possible COVID outbreak, Assam Health and Family Welfare Minister Keshab Mahanta held an emergency meeting with top health department officials to review the preparedness of the state and infrastructure to tackle with the new strain of COVID-19. Discussions were held in detail with regard to hospitals, beds, oxygen and ICU to deal with any eventuality. Emphasis has also been laid on genome sequencing and RT-PCR test. Subsequently, major decisions will be taken as and when situation arises. Meanwhile, the Health Minister has appealed to the masses to adhere to all general COVID norms. So, big story at this point in time, viewers, amid the growing concerns over a possible COVID outbreak, Assam Health and Family Welfare Minister Keshab Mahanta held an emergency meeting with top health department officials to review the preparedness of the state and infrastructure to tackle with the new strain of COVID-19. Discussions were held in detail with regard to hospitals, beds, oxygen and ICU to deal with any eventuality. Emphasis has also been laid on genome sequencing and RT-PCR test. Subsequently, major decisions will be taken as and when situation arises. Meanwhile, the Health Minister has appealed to the masses to adhere to all general COVID norms. So Health Minister Keshab Mahanta there holds an emergency meet yesterday evening. Well, talks were held on the preparedness and infrastructure related to the COVID emergency, and this is being stated by Assam Health Minister Keshab Mahanta, who held an emergency meeting with top health department officials to review the preparedness of the state and infrastructure to tackle the new strain of COVID-19. Well, there were discussions held in detail with regard to hospitals, beds, oxygen and ICU to deal with any kind of eventuality. All right, our Chief of Bureau Arindam Das joins us over the phone line to give us more details regarding this crucial meet that took place yesterday. Well, Arindam, there was a crucial meet that was taken place yesterday by the Health Minister of Assam, Keshab Mahanta, regarding the preparedness of the COVID-19. So is Assam prepared to tackle the new strain that has evolved from China?
That's right. Yeah, this is a late night meeting regarding the new variant of COVID-19 that we have gathered in China once again, and this strain is said to be very deadly one because it hardly shows any symptoms initially, but the later stage it's almost undetectable. So on this new variant that we have given, the central government has already sounded an alert. The screening of passengers of all international arrivals is being made mandatory. And in fact, yesterday also we have seen how Prime Minister Narendra Modi had an emergency meeting regarding this new strain of COVID-19. And in fact, the Union Health Minister Sbsequently also making a statement in the Parliament. So the state government is also taking serious note of this new variant that EF7. So on this, an emergency meeting was met. It was held in this school late last night. It was chaired the Assam Health and Family Welfare Minister Keshab Mahanta, and in this meeting were present the higher officials of the Health and Family Welfare Department. So this is basically to check the preparedness in case this new variant arrives in the state of Assam, how the health department is prepared to tackle this new variant. So it was to check the preparedness of the hospitals and infrastructure facilities to deal with this new variant which arrives in Assam. So, and also oxygen, ICU, these are all the basic things which would be necessary if this new strain arrives in Assam. So, this emergency meeting was held late last night, and the Health Minister has said that further course of action will be taken as and when situation arises. Pooja.
Right, Arindam, as discussions were held in detail regarding the beds, oxygen and ICU to deal with any kind of eventuality, now emphasis will also be put on the test, the RT-PCR test, be it the arrival of the passengers on airport, at the airport or the railway stations or any area. So what do you think Assam Health Department will take out an strict protocol, a strict SOP regarding this?
Yes, that has been the standard operating procedure. Even before also we have seen it, three T's, that is test, track and treat. So on this SOP only, future course of action will be taken to tackle on this new variant, that's the BF7, because the RT-PCR test is the one which will be able to pinpointedly figure out that the person has COVID, and genome sequencing is also very important, because genome sequencing usually identifies which is the variant of COVID-19, whether it's Delta, whether it's Omega, whether it's BF7. So genome sequencing is also laid emphasis on. So right now, as I've said, the SOP will be again the same. It's a test, track and treat. That's more RT-PCR tests are likely to be conducted, probably for the arrival of passengers coming to the state from other parts of the country. Tests will be made mandatory. As of now, there is no guideline or order that has issued for this new variant BF7. But yes, as the health minister has said, that future course of action will be decided as and when it is required. But right now, the standard operating procedure will be the 3T SOP, that is the test, track and treat. And that's why more artificial tests are likely and more genome sequencing are likely to identify whether it's a BF7 variant or an Omicron variant or a Delta variant. Pooja.
Right, Arindam, and at a time when the city or the people are set to celebrate Christmas and also welcome New Year, now this new strain has put a stop or some kind of restrictions on them. So do you think that government will also put an SOP on regard to these celebrations, regard to the gatherings around?
That's what, Pooja, as the health minister after this meeting has said, that the future course of action will be decided as and when whatever situation arises. But as of now, no BF7 variant has been detected in India. And for that matter, in Assam, any of the airports in Assam or Northeast doesn't have any international arrival of flights right now. So that process will take some more time, and that the screening will be made mandatory at the airports, or whether any SOPs will be issued regarding restrictions on social gatherings or social or to the social distancing norms. But yes, from whatever the body language we have seen since yesterday, both the central and state government, because we have seen the prime.
All right. Thank you, Arindam, for giving us all those details.